Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from East Rutherford. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First snap, and Murray goes to the air. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. On first down, Murray. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We got a more power ranger. Also dangerous.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. On the move left. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
At the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
The RPO, that one is complete. And mark him down up beyond the 30. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender. And
oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Giants come up with it. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the handoff, it's Hampton. The defense stringing him out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage. So, from 37, here's 2nd down and 9. Off the play fake, Hurts. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for an Eagles 1st down. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, that looked easy. We often talk about how condensed the space is down here in the red zone, but he got wide open that time.
I think anytime you see a guy that wide open, Mike, it comes down to not everybody in the secondary doing their job. Maybe someone's trying to do a little bit too much, and it backfires. You have to understand, what is my role within the coverage? Just focus on that, because when you don't, it leads to coverage breakdowns, and they don't get a lot easier than that one.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with dangerous in this world. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last too long. What happens in time and it obvious? No help for the weak, but that's strong. Plenty of boy for all of us. Now bring out the kids in this.
Swim.
On 1st and 10, Murray. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll run. It's ETN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
3rd down and 9. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge, and then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up 1st and goal.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Murray now on 2nd down. That one taken in. Amon-Ra, St. Brad. Touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you drop on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Not much on the return. He'll stop him at the 17. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that will lead to a second down.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
Quick throw there, and the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
10 yards to go.
That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Nice job here by the defense. They understood this quarterback is looking to push this ball downfield past the line to gain, and he's got no choice but to check it down short to the tight end, rally tackle, and brings up fourth down.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
First down throw for Murray. That one needed to come out quickly. It did not, and it is a sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Murray to throw. Forced to his right, taking off.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
What can they do here? This is third and forever. Working out of the gun, Murray. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Hey. Whoa, what? Omaha. Oh. Hey. Two.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down. First and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, easy, 63. Silver. 63.
On the ground, Hampton. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
180, 180.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Second down, they need 3.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Another run here with Hampton. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Philadelphia.
First down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Crowd left Yeti.
They'll go again with Hampton. Whoa, and he's into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Eagles.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
That ties the game at 14.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Big Ace.
On first and 10, it's Murray. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. It's second down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, New York. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try to pick it up with Etienne. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for two. The lead remains right where it is. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. On the return, here's Turpin. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Great. Check. Anyone here?
In motion is Myers. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And he will take this one in. 83 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So now this to give themselves a lead here, heading to the half. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will go up by a point here in the second quarter.
Giants
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Murray. Going deep downfield for Jeudy. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Let's go. Trimmer.
A give, and here comes Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 9.
180. 63.
It's a pistol run, and it's Hampton. And a pick up of 3 or maybe 4. Miles Garrett able to bring him down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Okay, set. Anyone else? Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Hey. Don't touch me.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
At the 41-yard line.
Green, green. Easy. Hey.
Now Murray on first down. Going deep downfield for Judy. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. He's going to try it here again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Giants. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. First down, Philadelphia.
63.
Trying the left side, here's Hampton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 13 more on that carry. He is turning out the yards. And another first down. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
Eagle first down.
180. 73. Delta.
On the give, here's Hampton. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Hammering pitches there to bring him down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
On second down, a run with Hampton. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. A run, and this is Hampton. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 14 at the 47-yard line.
Trimmer.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down to the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Giants 26.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Go on. Coach. Big Ace. Sit. Hey, 2-2.
He'll throw on first down with Murray. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That is caught. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 49.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Fourth quarter now, and it'll begin with a run by Etienne. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
2-2.
Now, Murray on the bootleg. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to have the Giants' 1st down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new set of downs. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Marcus Jones.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's into the hands of Turpin. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
36-yard line.
2nd and 10. On the handoff, Hampton heading right. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes third down. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
73.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And third down just became a lot tougher. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long.
180, 180. Hey. Go Silver, ready?
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Amari Hampton was the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
2-2.
From the gun, it's Murray. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. They'll go with Hampton. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. A give left side for Hampton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for an Eagles first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hampton trying to work inside. He'll try to get back to the line, but it did not happen. Going to lose a yard.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead. but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Hurts down to a knee, and that will wrap this one up. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.